Okay. Everything is up and running. Apologies for the delay. I had something else that I needed to take care of. Welcome everyone. I'm $3, and it's time for some Elden. Yeah, found myself at a little bit of a tricky boss fight, and I'm trying to work out what's the best way to handle things. But I mean, that's part of the challenge. Now, let me just quickly get into the swing of things, and I'll explain my thoughts as I'm going. Now, there's one quick thing I should note. Sorry, give me a second. I just need to quickly check something on my end. I just need to switch over to this screen. And then... Alright. Sorry, just had to make sure I sorted that out. Okay. So this is where I am at the moment. Right before Messmer. Now the thing is... Okay, first things first, I should know. I'm actually playing on a new controller. No, there's nothing wrong with the old controller, but I actually switched over from my Nintendo Switch controller, and I went out and I got an Xbox controller just for the native Windows support. But it does mean all of my buttons are different. At least for the face buttons. Yeah, all the face buttons are different, which means I have to try and remember what I'm doing. Dung. Only I had a snake. Rolling head. Why is it always rolling? Yeah, I definitely felt that at the end of the last stream. Alright. So yeah, I'll explain my plan. So far from what I've seen in Messmer, we're dealing with a lot of fire. Like, a lot of fire. And the thing is, I kind of want to try and figure out ways to improve my fire defense. So I have an idea, and this is actually going to require me to do a little bit of shopping, as I'll call it. But more so, it is actually going back into the base game and picking up an item that I wouldn't have found otherwise. So yes, I've resorted to a tiny little bit of a guide usage in order to go look up an item. Now, the rules for what I've done are fairly straightforward. I'm only going to go look for an item that is in an area that I have already explored or been through. So in this case, when I go Lands Between, I can search for items that are anywhere that I've been in the Lands Between, except if the item is in Leyendal Ashen Capital, right? Because I haven't been to Leyendal Ashen Capital, or if this item is in any other area that I haven't been to. Now, thankfully, the item that I'm actually thinking of getting is... Where are you? I'm actually looking for a specific spot called... No, that's underground. Where are you? Where are you? Here we are. Mountaintops of the Giants. Now, in here apparently is an area that I had skipped. Now you come this way. Where's your starting area again? Let me remind myself. Because this is where you start. And this is where I'm saying. So the item that I'm looking for is a incantation called Flame Protect Me. And I had to look this up. This is the problem with Elden Ring that I genuinely think is a problem. Sometimes the game is just way too large. I'm going to try and place this location that I need to go to on the map. The only thing is, apparently it's an area that would be actually pretty easy to miss. Alright, so according to the map, I may have to try here first. Because it's supposed to be about here, I think. And if I can't get to it from here, I think I have to make my way all the way up here and then make my way down that little, tiny little path. Yeah, but it's an incantation called Flame Protect Me. And it is supposed to be the thing that I was hoping for last time, which is literally... Hey, does it bolster flame defense? I don't think this is quite right. Can I get my way up onto the mountains from here? I guess I'll find out. Mind you, it's also interesting playing with the rumble. I think the map's slightly off though. Let me go back. Let me go back. According to the map, it is... Okay. We head directly west. Yeah, I gotta get used to the Xbox controller layout because the buttons are different. They're kind of reversed compared to the Nintendo buttons. Yeah, they're kind of reversed, so I really have to try and get used to the new fancy layouts. Okay, I'm definitely going the wrong way. Let me try from here. And then if I can follow the river path down somehow. Though I don't think I can. Oh no, it's looking like it might be a possibility. No, 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 come back here. Oh, it's a smithing stone, eh? See, this is what I'm going to be doing a whole lot at a time. Accidentally chugging. Ooh, what's happened here? Oh, what is that effect? It's not great. Alright, so from here, I go south. Press that. Hold up. Get the horse. And it looks like we kind of just venture onto this tiny little path. Is that correct? I feel like I'm going backwards here, but it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, this path is pretty narrow. Alright, no, I definitely went this way before, didn't I? Hold on. Yeah, I'm back to where I was. Alright. This is why I'm doing all the shopping now. I definitely went the wrong way. Let's review the instructions on how to get to this place. Freezing Lake. Once you get up the hill. Oh, I'm looking for Freezing Lake. Castle Sol. Snow Valley Ruins. First Church of Marika. Church of Reprise. Forest Forge. No. Where? Alright, now I'm super lost because it's the instructions to get to this place are referencing areas that I don't think I've got. Narrow rivers. Okay. So, instructions say... Jeez Louise, instructions. Why do you do this? Okay, let's zoom out. You kind of ride around from Zamor Ruins. You make your way up this way. Somewhere around here is meant to be like a site of grace. They're saying northeast. Then head southeast, keeping to the western edge of the lake. You're able to get up the hill. Hold on. Follow it down to the Guardian's Garrison. You head south. The Giant's Grave Post. Ride southwest. Keeping to the cliff edges. End of the path, there's a small jump where you can get to the plateau. Okay, so we are starting from here. Jeez Louise. Oh, yeah, that took a bit of time. And now I kinda... feel like I'm going backwards. So I kind of am supposed to just follow this path. Graboids. And look out for a jump that leads to a plateau. Maybe that one? If this is the one, then it should be pretty nice. Ooh, thank you. These buttons are going to mess me up, aren't they? But I think I'm in luck. Giant conquering hero's grave. This is exactly where I need to be. This is all I need to do according to the instructions. I don't actually need anything else going into the grave itself. I use a stone sword key here. There we are. Flame protect. I'm going to do that every time, aren't I? Every single time the muscle memory is going to go chug. Memorize a spell. And I'm going to switch out Vike's Dragon Bolt. Flame Protect Me. So I'll get a heal, get Flame Protect Me, Golden Vow, and a Black Blade. And if I cast that, look at my fire resistance. I go to 75% fire negation. Now, if I go to the hold on, I get out of here, don't I? FP-wise, it's not too bad, all things considered. Can probably get away with using, say, just this. Shadow of the Erdtree map. Let's see how things go in terms of damage negation. Rest Side of Grace. And currently, I have 65% fire negation. If I use Flame Protect Me, check my status, I hit 86% fire negation. Now, the only other thing that I picked up, well, I haven't actually picked it up from my inventory. But apparently the thing that I should be doing was actually trying to maybe use a status effect. So, I'm going to try this out. This is all just experimentation. Okay, this works, but I'm a little chunky. Alright, it's fine if I die.
Straight of the grace of gold shall meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Alright, so this is starting to work. This is starting to work. Again, I'm not too fussed about my runes. Considering that I'm already chunky enough as it is. Well, I've already like spent all my runes, right? Theoretically, if I want to drop my weight load, I can remove the shield and get back to medium. Now, there's one other thing that I may want to consider. I go to my equipment. Right now, I'm rocking a Dragon Crest Shield Talisman and the Blade of Mercy. Now, the Blade of Mercy could maybe come out or something else that actually does like physical damage negation or something else. Specifically, if I move to the... No, I'm rocking the 2 already. Don't think I can go for a 3. And unless there's a better version of this talisman that I can pick up. So the talisman maybe is worth picking up is... I can get like a +2 version of the Flame Drake talisman. Let me have a quick look. Alright, there's an option that... Okay, that's the other option that I'm going to go for, is the Flame Drake Talisman +2. Alright, I had to remind myself. I wrote my little shopping list, but that doesn't mean I actually know exactly everything that's on there. So, in terms of damage negation, this is looking pretty good so far. The only thing I would say is I wish I could get a little bit more physical damage negation, but I don't think there's a way to get it. Not at least from the varying talismans that I can use. I've already got the physical damage negation talisman. Oh yeah, this table shot. Let me just have a very quick check. Non-physical damage negation, no. Non-physical damage negation. Physical damage negation is probably going to be the trickiest thing. Yeah, I think that's it. It's basically I just need to try and be careful to avoid getting hit. Alright, so yeah. Time to go off and get my next other little upgrade. So, hello. Sorry, Martin. How you doing today? Yeah. How you doing today? I am currently doing some shopping in terms of trying to find a couple of little items that I can before I try to seriously beat Messmer over here. My rule, though, is that I'm only going to areas that I've been before. So I went off. The only thing that you've missed out on is me actually going to pick up a... Hold on. This one. Blame Protect Me. That's all I've done this stream. Also, I did start late, but that's on me. If you're doing alright, that's alright then. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, but obviously life gets in the way of the rest of us. So, hopefully you've been doing alright in the meanwhile. Now, at least according to... Yeah, I'm actually looking at guides for all of this. Now, where is that cave? Which way am I going here? Okay, it's near the minor Erd tree in Kaled. So it should be somewhere around here. Maybe then this is probably the best. Okay. Have I tried doing co-op? Not really, no. I've typically not really done co-op in Dark Souls or Elden Ring games. Oh, I should explain. If you see me fumbling controls today, it's actually because I am using a new controller. And it's using the Xbox button layout, so it's going to result in a whole bunch of muscle memory going wrong. And also, I'm seeing someone there with like double Unga Bunga hammers. Jeez Louise. So, I don't really typically do a co-op. I find... Yeah, I know. You can summon people for helping you out, right? But for me, I find that I try to enjoy using the resources that I have. And, you know, I am sure there'll be people who you can summon and they'll come in and they'll one-shot the boss. But I think for me at least, part of this is I use every resource that I have in the game to try and beat a boss. But I try to keep it within the game. Though it's not to say that I haven't done cooperative runs with other people before in other Souls games. But they're usually more fun where you agree to go to a game together and, you know, set up your little restrictions on what you want to use and... Hold on. To make sure I'm going the right way. Alright, let me just make sure I get to a safe spot before I try to go through. Right now, I've just switched over to the Bloody Hellas, so it's got the Bloody Hellas Ash of War. That's it. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. No wonder why. I'm supposed to go the other way. I'm meant to go west, not north. Ah. Yeah, the only other hint that I've picked up from messages that I've read when I was planning out what I wanted to do, not from this stream, but from I logged into the game earlier at some stage and went back in. And basically the idea is consider using like a status effect on Messmer, because my Stitcher wasn't doing any like enough damage. Hold on, I gotta. Jeez, Louise boulders. So my Godsend Stitcher wasn't doing enough damage, and I don't think the boss is particularly weak to lightning or holy. Yeah, okay, buddy. What are you doing? I think I follow this map. I'm starting to use Blood Fiend's arm now to... Yeah, fair enough. How are you finding it? Yeah, I feel like... Because I picked up a new weapon last stream, right? Inventory... Got a new thrusting sword, which is this one, Queelin's thrusting sword, or Queelin's greatsword, which is not a greatsword. Although apparently this upgrades using regular smithing stones, and so it's like, yeah, that's. I think we had this discussion before, where it's like, I need to get materials. Yeah, I'm like struggling to get through phase 1 alone. Haven't even hit phase 2 once yet. See, okay. Again, that's me pressing the wrong buttons all the time because I keep accidentally pressing X when I'm trying to press Y on this new controller. So, at least according to the information that I have, if I beat the boss of this area, I can get a better version of my Dragon Drake talisman. So, yeah, and I'm gonna butterfinger this whole time. This is also why I'm doing the shopping list. 203 bleed build up, but if you max out arcane, you get like 230 or 229 build up. Yeah, because on this build at the moment, I've only got like the base bleed up because I removed all the points from arcane in order to put them into faith. And it's not like I have an arcane boosting talisman. But even then, I think I'd only get like a couple of extra points of bleed build up. Though I am thinking of putting the point into... I'm actually thinking of putting... Oh, jeez. Alright, it's fine if I lose all my runes. It's fine if I lose all my runes. Yeah, and I'm trying to really get used to the controls. Oh, jeez, he's got a roll. Yeah. I would like to put the points... I'd like to get more arcane somehow, but unfortunately the investments in faith mean... Yeah, the investments in faith mean I kind of don't have the spare stats. I don't think it's worth fighting the spare, by the way. Okay, buddy. Buddy, you win. Fine, fine. I'll just go. Fine, I'll just leave. So you got certain armor. So you get extra damage when using, what's that? Something of Shabiri, Golden Vow, talismans. And then your two-hand talisman and an axe talisman. Yeah, I've gone at the moment for a bit more of a defensive setup. Yeah, especially because I'm trying to learn how to play Elden Ring on my new controller. And so I'm going for a more defensive setup when trying to fight Messmer. So I'm hoping with this new talisman, I can get to like 90% fire negation. Hold on, I'm kind of lost. I think I went the wrong way. Did we go? Oh. Jeez, okay. Hold on, I think I'm... Let me just sit down. Yeah, so this is what I'm thinking at the moment. Unfortunately, one of them is going to be a flex. So, equipment-wise, I'm still going to be using the Spear Talisman, so I can get the counterattack damage. But I'm also rocking the Dragon Crest +2 for the physical damage, and I'm hoping to make that a +2 for the Flame Drake. And then combine the Flame Drake with Flame Protect Me and Golden Bow, and I should ideally get about maybe 80 to 90%. I should get about 90% fire damage reduction and maybe like 85% physical damage reduction. And then the point is just to try and tank my way through Messmer's attacks. Plus the Mimic tier, which can theoretically do the same thing, except with reduced, damage if it doesn't cast the buffs. I don't know which way I'm going. I think... Yeah, if I knew which way I was going in this cave, I'd be fine. Yeah, I can see the fire resistance in the stats. Hold on, let me drop down. Oh, I'm gonna do that a lot at the start of this stream, I tell you what. I'm gonna do it a lot. Every time I want to press Y. Yeah, so for example... I'll show you when I get into the DLC area. But right now, when I cast Flame Protect Me... Yeah, when I cast Flame Protect Me at the moment, I get like 86% fire damage reduction. You need to beat 2 more bosses, and then you finish the game. I'm pressing Y, and Y is on a different spot on the controller. Thankfully, all the triggers work the same way. Two more bosses, so that's... Are you going for like 100% of bosses, or just sort of all the main bosses in the game? Oh, I'm gonna do that a lot, aren't I? Okay, let me have a look. Oh, that's just a loop around, isn't it? Is that right? Like, we literally just loop around and that's all there is in this area? Can't be right. Right now, it's just it's all, like, basically remembrance bosses. Yeah, some of the remembrance bosses from the DLC are like, boy, why are you so tough? Alright, so if I drop down here, drop down here, drop down here. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just more like the fact that the DLC seems to be scaled to try and resolve an issue. Doesn't really exist. This guy keeps running away. No, stop. There we go. Okay, now I can focus again. That's all I wanted. The Flame Drake Talisman +2. Alright, so if I go... Equipment... The Flame Drake +2 on. And when I get out of here, I'll go back to the DLC and I'll see how I'm going for damage resistances. Yeah, I was like... When I was fighting Commander Gaius in the DLC, and it's like... I could be stacked up with 50 Vigor, Shadow Tree level 7, and if I roll one wrong way into an attack, I take like 80% of my health. And I heard a bear roaring, but I'm not going to touch that. So yeah, let's have a look. First things first, let's just rest up. Okay, so right now base, I have... Actually, I have Shadow Tree level 10, I believe. No, I have a level 11 at the moment. So I've even gone a little bit above and beyond. So currently I have 67% physical damage negation, of which 66% is physical damage negation against Pierce. And I have 66% fire damage negation. So if I go Flame Protect Me and Golden Vow, and then I check my status, I go to 88% fire damage negation and 69% Pierce. It's close to 90% fire damage negation. Close to, but I suspect I'd only get something better if I had a better talisman or better armor. Problem is, a lot of the other armors in this game aren't really designed for that. The only other thing I could do is maybe put a shield on, but a shield's going to send me over to heavy, and then I'd have to give up, like, armor on the gauntlets or something. Speaking of which, I go say... It's a little bit better. But I definitely have to keep the the mask on, because otherwise I don't have the arcane in order to wield the Hellas. I think maybe the only other thing I can do just to try and get a bit more damage is burn my Somber Smithing Stone to make the Hellas into a +10, but I kind of don't want to. Let's just see how I go. Let's just see how this goes. This could go badly, but you know. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I definitely take less damage there. It would help if I actually press the correct button to actually roll. It would actually help if I actually press the roll button. Okay. I have to make sure that my fire buffs are stacked up though. I see he's delaying his attacks a lot, actually. Oh, I think my buffs have worn off. Yeah, there we are. They went off. Alright.
In the embrace.
I'm loading the controls again. even for like really basic mode, I was still getting Messmer down to like half health. But I think this is possible now. 1. I actually just have to remember all the controls. 3. That's the chug. That's to go in. Press the button straight away. Chug. And we're fine. Some weird foreign noises on the ground. Oh, hold on. Why is there a gold summon sign inside the arena? Okay, there's a gold summon sign inside the arena.
The grace of God, in the embrace.
If there's a gold summon sign inside the arena, does that mean that the Messmer's health would be set straight away by... No. Messmer's health is set by the number of people who you've got summoned before you go into the arena. If the summon sign's inside the arena, it shouldn't affect Messmer's health. Potential ally? Alright. Well, if I press the correct button, I'll be fine. Still, let's put on buffs. Get up. Quickly go into the boss fight. Summon.
Messmer, foe of my blood. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
This might work, actually. We'll see how this goes. Messmer, please, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Make sure I reapply a buff. Oh, there's a lead stack right there. Reapply. Ooh, hold on. Phase 2. Phase 2. Yeah, the fact that they put a summon sign inside the arena is a bit unusual.
I will not suffer. Our Lord, devoid of light.
I have to admit, the helmet's kind of cool, though. The helmet's kind of cool.
Forgive me.
Oh. Oh. Please don't show it. Thank you for at least not showing it. That's going to be a bit squeamish if you do. Oh. I mean, yeah, it is an eyeball. Why does it shatter like that? Also, I really hope my buffs are not ticking down during this cutscene, but they should. Wait. Oh. Now I understand the jokes about the 18 inches of Mesmer.
Tarnished.
Yeah, the only reason I put 18 inches of Mesmer in the title is simply because there's the jokes running around. There's like a
Thou
Messmer
be
statue that came out with like a
taken
limited
in the
edition.
jaws
Oh,
of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light.
yeah. So there was like this limited edition Shadow Tree. Ring. One. Two. Three. Ring. Yeah, so there's a limited edition version of the Shadow of the Earth Tree. Physical boss game edition.
Embrace thy
Oh.
oblivion, as shall I.
Okay, and that attack is still going. Yeah, something about the statue's like 18 inches. Alright, I think I know how I'm doing this. And I just have to watch out. That one attack is like a bit unusual. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Go in. Summon the cooperator. Summon the cooperator.
Messmer, foe of my beloved.
Roll.
Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Alright. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I will skip this. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, 4 sets down. Okay, I don't quite get that last phase. Oh, that last sort of attack there. The one with all the sweeping hits. I don't quite understand that. Am I meant to like roll into Messmer when all of that's going on? Also, I may... No, I gotta keep Black Blade on, because the Mimic Tear makes use of Black Blade. Also, I've probably lost like 70,000 runes along the way, but I'm not going to be too fast. I don't think I've got too much else I can spend on.
Messmer, foe of my beloved.
Roll in.
Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Now this.
Stripped of the grace of God,
Wait.
shall meet death.
Oh,
In the
boo.
embrace of Messmer's flame.
I just noticed Hortense using like black flames. That's annoying. The fact that I died like straight away. One. Two. Three. Go in. Summon.
Messmer, foe of my beloved.
Roll.
Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Ow. Oh, he got grabbed. Hold on. There we go.
Luckless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
Hortense going down really quickly. I don't think he's designed to take a hit at all. But it looks like when he does the, I don't know what you call it, like screen-filling snake attack in phase 2. I think I have to roll in towards Messmer. I don't know if that's right or not, but so far seems to be the best kind of strategy. At least it's the only one where I didn't die immediately. Though I died straight up. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Okay. Go in. Summon.
Messmer, foe of my
Roll
beloved.
into Messmer.
Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
What did I get hit by? No, I'm fine. I think I just lost Golden Bow. Hornsent down.
Creature, embrace
Alright,
thy
I'm just like-
rebellion, as shall I.
Okay, I find right now I'm struggling to get hits in phase 2. I get my buffs in, but then I just get hit, and then I've got to recover, but then I get hit, and then I've got to recover, and then I get hit. Also, Hornsent just seems to go down very quickly, but can't do much about that. Alright, let's just keep trying. Up. No. In we go. Summon Hornsent.
Messmer, foe of my beloved.
Roll.
Vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield.
Let's go. There we go. Alright, phase 2. Okay. Alright, Hornsent's still alive. Focus, focus. Oh, I got grabbed again. I should live. Yep, I live. Oh, thank you. Bleed proc. Jeez Louise.
Upon thee.
Remembrance of the Impaler. Messmer's Kindling. Yeah, I got pretty lucky on that one. That was more luck than anything else. Absolutely, absolutely more luck than anything else. Hold on. I go over to say, put this on for the moment. All right. Level up. What can I do? Endurance is fine. That's 400,000 runes. Jeez. Imagine if I put the gold scarab on. Now, what other options do I have? I could invest a bit more into dexterity. Just generally dexterity. Or I can put points into mind. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I want to put the points. I'm not 100% sure what's going to be coming up. But either way, I've got to put these points somewhere. Otherwise, I'm going to lose all these runes when I surely fall off a cliff or something. Yeah, the safest point is usually going to be dexterity. But if I want to get more hellish action, then I will need more arcane. Alternatively, if I invest into intelligence... hold on. What does intelligence get me? I think intelligence gets me a bit more fire damage out of the Quiglin's greatsword. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's how it goes. You know what? I'll think about it for a moment. I'm going to be back shortly. Just want to take care of something very quickly. Alrighty, and I am back. Like I said, it was just going to be very quick. I'm just thinking, this is not the first time that FromSoft has shown off a boss as being the main attraction, and it's not the final boss. Exactly the same thing happened with Artorias of the Abyss. Like, I mean, the DLC for Dark Souls 1 is named Artorias of the Abyss. But Artorias is not the final boss by any means. That goes to Manus. Still, well, I guess all this means is I've got to keep going through this DLC area. I guess back to my question then. Do I go intelligence for a little bit, arcane for a bit of extra damage on the bleed build-up? Or do I just go for more dexterity? Or I could go more mind. I'm not 100% sure. This is really tough. I mean, I'm like a level 163 or something at the moment. Alternatively, I can even go more strength. I don't get too much though out of strength, but maybe the option to carry a bigger shield. Actually, no, that's fine. Medium shields are fine if I'm going to use them at all. I only really had to use one for Gaius as well, just because I needed some way of tanking hits. Let me think. Why do I have so little lightning defense? Alternatively, I could go more HP, but that's only a tiny fraction of HP. Really don't know. Okay, okay. Let me just scroll through randomly. No, that doesn't even work. It doesn't loop, does it? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2... stuff it. Arcane. Let's go. Oh, hello, hello.
We meet again, I see, comrade in arms, upon his end. Did you see Messmer's face? 'Twas sublime. A very tangle of snakes. To think he dared call us savages, when he himself was most base of all.
Yeah, I just beat Messmer. I got very lucky with a couple of bleed procs. Hornsent survived
To you,
pretty well into phase 2, although he went down in phase 2.
Thirst for revenge. The death of Messmer
So when
was
Hornsent
only
went
the
down in
start.
phase 2, Messmer was
Now
down to like
comes the
20%
piper to
HP.
collect from America.
And eventually the Mimic Tier and I just managed to push through a bleed
And all
proc.
the Earth Tree's denizens, in vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. If Miquella's redemption soothes the ache that throbs within, demanding blessed vengeance, and I wish not to be by him redeemed. If Miquella's redemption, and
Okay. But yeah, I consider myself quite lucky in that regard. Now, the items that I've picked up, I should have a look at those, because I spent a while trying to figure out what I was going to level up. Let me have a quick check. Did I kill a guy that's an orange fire lord? It doesn't ring a bell. If it's not a... The bosses that I remember are... Remembrance bosses that I fought, which is Rolana, Commander Gaius, and now Messmer. Plus the Dancing Lion. And then a couple of the smaller bosses, but nothing about an orange fire lord. Now, admittedly, there's also that pathway up the Dragon Mountaintop that I haven't gone past. Name's not ringing a bell at all. I'm gonna have a quick look at the items that I picked up. I believe one of them is something called Messmer's Kindling. One burns the ceiling tree. Kindling that burned inside Messmer the Impaler, a dark thing eaten away by a wicked serpent. Burns the ceiling tree said to be found at the old... What? Ruins? Messmer, much like his younger sister, bore a vision of fire. Oh, I've never heard that one before. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to keep looking around, aren't I? And then the other item I picked up is the Remembrance. Where's the Remembrances again? Here it is. Remembrance of Messmer the Impaler. Hello, hello. How you doing today? Yeah, how you doing today, Timmy? Yeah, Martin, the Frenzy Lord is definitely not ringing any bells by any means. And I clearly have to do more exploration as well. Whatever those ruins are, I have no idea. A remembrance of Messmer the Impaler, hewn into the shadow tree, can be unlocked. Alternatively, malevolent snake writhed within Messmer, and so his very mother plucked out his eye and put in its place a seal of grace. Yet having done so, her fear compelled her to secret away her child within the realm of shadow, hidden away, keeping company with the original sin, and a hatred that would not be confined. Packing up, moving. Yeah, no, I'm doing all right. Doing all right. It's like the weekend. You know, kind of quiet. I'm watching all my controls at the moment because I'm playing with a new controller because it's an Xbox controller now. So the buttons are all reversed and I'm fumbling up my drinks and my items usage. Otherwise, I'm doing all right. Yeah, that guy got grabbed. Yeah, I can understand. I got grabbed as well. All right, I want to have a quick look at the remembrance and see what I pick up. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm going to keep butterfingering buttons for quite a while yet. So you're moving out. Is that like just moving to a new place? Or... otherwise, moving itself is pretty big thing, actually. Like, no move is a little move. They're always, like, big in the end. Whether, you know, new place or just the amount of work you have to do. Alright, press the correct button. Martin is saying there's 4 remembrance bosses left. 4 in the DLC. No, probably I could see it. Probably I could see it because, again, Commander Gaius was an optional boss. So I'm guessing if maybe say, and again, I'm just guessing here, maybe 2 of them are optional and 2 of them are mandatory. Probably not. Again, I think I remember you asking me about this one before. But again, I'll wait till I come across Mikla more generally before you tell me. This one, a great spear, Spear of the Impaler. And it does fire. Great spear with warped blade in the shape of an undulating flame, remade by the forging arts of the realm of shadow. This weapon can be thrown by executing a strong attack, dashing strong attack, or mounted strong attack. Charge the attack to produce flame on impact. Unique skill, Messmer's Assault. A fierce succession of attacks using a flame-coated spear tip. Repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks. The final move thrusts the spear into the ground, creating countless spears, or causing countless spears to form in the surrounding area. Messmer's Orb shapes Messmer's flame into a giant orb that soars at the foe. Summons Messmer's flame to form a giant floating orb. The orb soars to a foe, crashes to the earth, and explodes after a brief delay. Charging enhances potency. Messmer despite his own fire. Time and again, he hoped to rid himself of it, but ever did it burn. Alright, so now I'm seeing. Messmer's Orb must be the attack that Messmer uses when the very first attack he does when he goes into the arena. Like, he leaps up, slams into the ground, and then it explodes. Whereas this one... I might get this one, actually, because I can actually use it. But yeah, that's right. I've got this one as well. The Shadow Sunflower. Sorry, this is the other one that I picked up from last week. I did not even know it was a remembrance. It was just, I went the complete wrong way, and I ended up down at the boss, and I was just like, butting heads with it again until it died. So if you're counting this one in the pile, then I would have 3 remembrance bosses left. Because yeah, Dancing Lion, or Morgs doesn't count. So Dancing Lion, Moon Knight, Wild Boar Rider, Shadow Sunflower, and then Impaler. So I've got 5 from the DLC. And if there's 8 remembrance bosses in the DLC altogether, then I would have 3 left. There's 10 in the DLC? Jeez Louise. That would mean that I've got 5 more to go. Why is the DLC so long? Boy, it's a lot of work. I know. It's like 2 years development time. 2 years development time for the DLC, but that's still a lot. Power of its namesake. The Shadow Tree is the shadow of the Erd Tree, born of dark notions that bear no sense of order, to twist and bend its stalk, rendering it brittle. Oh, your internet's lagging? Hey, hopefully your internet, wherever you move to, ends up being a bit more stable for you as well. Because yeah, internet lag is the worst. Let's have a look at what this one gives. A colossal weapon? Oh, I've got a colossal weapon with 24 strength requirement. I could wield it with 2 hands. And it's the head of a monstrous shadow sunflower manifestation of the Shadow Tree. Then again, it might just be a flower wielded as a weapon. Much like the Shadow Tree itself in appearance, a second stalk winds tightly around the first, almost as if in a tender embrace. Unique skill, Shadow Sunflower Headbutt. Slam down the blossom of a large shadow sunflower, sending out a shockwave that flattens foes. Repeated inputs allows for up to 2 follow-up attacks. And then, incantation originating from Shadow Tree avatars creates a hail of golden projectiles which are fired towards foes after a brief delay. The incantation channels the force of the Shadow Tree's power, and its gold is accompanied by shadow. 58 faith. Oh, that is a lot of faith. I think I recognize that attack. You got a lot of books, action figures, CDs, vinyls, tapes, game CDs, cartridges, statues as I'm hacking. Yeah, the CDs, the tapes, everything like that, they're all bulk. But, I mean, I'd be hard-pressed to part with any of the ones that I have. So yeah, I can understand the bulk. They're also heavy if you stack up all the CDs and the vinyls. Well, actually, CDs, if you pack them all, because they're smaller, but they're somewhat chunky in terms of weight, that can add up to a pretty heavy box or 2. The action figures, though, yeah, I can tell that one as well. Oop, almost spilt my water. Definitely have fun with that one. Although it was funny, I got a random... It's 11 bosses. One of them is a dragon heart, but it counts as a remembrance boss because you have 2 choices. Yeah, I'm not going to count that one. That one sounds a bit silly. You just saw a Led Zeppelin violin. You don't know what you're doing. You don't listen to him. You know what? You might as well just throw it in the pile and maybe you'll pick up something that helps out with the music playing. Yeah, I'm not going to... Martin, I don't want to count that if it's just a dragon heart because you have 2 choices. Yeah, I don't want to touch that one. We'll take the other 5 remembrance bosses. The other 5 of them. Because if they're actually proper remembrances, then I'll count that. I'm not going to cash out anything from here. But not now. But maybe later on. Yeah. I'm not going to cash out the Shadow Sunflower. I'll leave the Shadow Sunflower for later. I don't know if I really would want to go to 60... Effectively like 58 faith to try out the remembrance. But the other one that I might try out, actually... Where's that spear I just got? Windblade. Here we are. So I can actually wield this spear. Oh, it's a heavy load. Alright. Let me try switching up my gloves. Thought Deep Purple in the mix and Megadeth. 2 bands you also don't listen to. One, 2, 3. Again, more stuff you can find yourself randomly listening to. Oh, that's the throw right there. So it's, instead of actually poking with the spear, you literally go yeet, and it explodes. Let's see. Alright, this might be interesting. This could be interesting, actually. And the fact that you can delay the attacks. Alright, I'm going to invest into this weapon. Let's get this thing up. Alright. One's like a orange lord, which I believe you mentioned the name's the Frenzy Lord. Second's like something to do with fingers. A third is like a dead horse and a dead man. Fourth's a Scarlet Rot Lady. And then the fifth is where basically when you get to Mikla. Alright. Oh, I think for the moment my next step might be in the DLC to try and find these ruins or whatever they are. Rau ruins? Because that seems to be where I have to go for the kindling. Oh, I'm gonna chug the wrong thing every time. Strength and armament. Let's do this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm always down for game recommendations. And I'm gonna put the last one in. And I'll put this up to 6. So I need 2 more smithing stone 6s to get the finger seal up to +7. Blasphemous. I feel like that's been recommended before. Give me a second, everyone. I'm just gonna have a quick pause and have a quick look at the game, and I can close off these tabs. A quick look. Actually, do I have Steam open? I believe I do not for some reason. Blasphemous. Action platformer, hack and slash. Looks kind of like what they're going for, like Castlevania style. Although it seems to have Souls-like mechanics. I noticed the first one's got a demo out for free. I might put the demo on my list for like a Monday mix. Because I got a suggestion earlier from, what was the other suggestion before? Beat Block. And I need to look at Beat Block just to make sure that that one's okay. But if that one's okay, then I might put that one for next Monday. Blasphemous might be a long enough game that it would be more than like a 2-hour time slot. But if the demo is short enough, then demo might be perfectly fine for a Monday as well. Let me crack open the notepad and go block and blasphemous demo. I don't know, actually. Well, you rather than maybe saying like an Elden Ring, you might say more like a Souls-like. They made everything Spanish. Yeah, you know what? While I'm looking up, Martin, feel free to put in another suggestion here, because this is a good time as well, given that, you know, I just beat Messmer and I've got to try and figure out where to go next. Let's have a look. In the meanwhile, I'm just going to quickly make sure I try to go to the right area, because I need to figure out where exactly I'm going. Like there's this whole other area over here on the northern half. And there's this whole other southern area here. There's that map mark. Oh, jeez, I'm going to press the wrong buttons. Oh, no. All right, let's have a quick look. Oh, Sekiro. Oh, yeah, Sekiro, Shadow... What is it? Sekiro Shadows Die Twice or something like that? Yeah, the Game of the Year edition's on PC. Probably don't spoil me on the plot for Blasphemous. I'd like to keep myself kind of clear of that. Sekiro is one that would be interesting for me to play as a longer playthrough. Because I was... Alright, so a bit of a spoiler, a bit of a heads up here. So, after getting through Elden Ring, I was debating whether I would play either Sekiro, because it's a very linear, very sort of different Soul-style game. Second option was Dark Souls 3, which I've not played before. Or the third option was Bloodborne, which I do have the PS4. And again, Bloodborne's got the very different feel. I was kind of leaning away from Dark Souls 3 at this stage, just because Dark Souls 3 is kind of similar to what I've done already for both Elden Ring and Dark Souls 2. I mean, it's a little on that. Yeah, I might give the demo a shot on like a Monday, but I've got a couple of games lined up already. Yeah, I forgot there's one other suggestion that I've got in here, which could probably fit well on the Monday. Actually, given enough demos, I might have enough content for another mystery. Yeah, if I've got enough demos, I might have enough content for another mystery stream out of nowhere. Anyway, I'll think about what exactly I want to do, because oh geez, this is wild. I'm looking at the Steam page for Sekiro, and because Sekiro has been connected to this one franchise for some awful, I have no idea why, they're trying to present a sale on Steam, a publisher sale for up to 80% off games. I had to try and explain why Blasphemous is European, not Asian. I mean, you just have to look at the artwork and go, it's going very much Inquisition. You know, this Steam sale is saying publisher sale up to 80% off, and Sekiro is like the only game which is from FromSoft, and it's not on sale. The rest of the titles on sale, I have not heard of. Ever. Absolutely ever. Although, theoretically, there's one game which may look interesting enough that I might put it on the list. Okay, I'm going to flag this one. This one's going to be a bit of a surprise. Yeah, definitely from the art style and with some of the way the trailers were going with Blasphemous. Very much I would have agreed with that one from the get-go. That's why I was thinking very much sort of Inquisition style sort of thing. Also, given the name Blasphemous. Alright, I've got a couple of recommendations. I found another really weird hidden game that maybe could go onto the list, but I'm not going to write its title down. Let me dive back into the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC and see what I can do. So, a couple of areas. There's a marker up this way. There's a marker up here. And I thought I could run up this way for some reason, but I can't. I know that leads to Fog Rift Catacombs. I've got to try and figure out how to get around the place. If I can get up here, maybe. I know from Castlefront, if I go north, it basically leads up to here. Maybe there's another No, this is all cliff. I know that for sure. West Rampart has a rope tied like a samurai on his armor, but it's supposed to be a rosary string. Yeah, no, some people just simply get it wrong, but that's fine. You can always tell them. Oh, let's open up the door. Yeah, let's try going this way. Let's try going up to the West Rampart. See where I end up. Also, let's see how the spear goes. Oh, this is heavy. You explaining passively, but then they kept insisting it's Asian. I think at that point, if you ever find yourself in that situation, just kind of go, okay, you're wrong, but I'm not going to waste the time. Actually, this is kind of cool. Having a ranged attack is really kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. Time for running. Time for horse. Rain ahead. Jeez Louise. I mean, they weren't wrong. Yeah. Jeez Louise. Ah, these guys are so aggressive. Wait, why do I still have like 391,000 runes? Hold on, hold on, hold on. That's way too many runes to be losing. I don't want to lose that many runes. Okay, give me my horse. Actually, that'll be an interesting question. Which one would you recommend playing first? Would you even recommend... So, like, do you have to have played Blasphemous to understand Blasphemous 2? Or could you just play one or the other? Blasphemous 1 is where you have to start. Okay, good, at least I've got this guy down. Salza's Hood and Rain of Fire. Fair enough. Fair enough. So Blasphemous 2 kind of relies on you playing Blasphemous 1. That's fine. Yeah, Blasphemous has a demo, so that's not too bad, all things considered. I possibly switch out. Hood of Salza, Sage of the Fire Knights, prodigious amount of cloth wound around it, giving the impression of a greatly swollen head, and wearing it increases intelligence by 2 points. A disciple of the Elder Wago, he refused to burn down an old ruin at the risk of his own life. His Blasphemous 2 is more Souls-like though, because you can switch between builds. But it's easier if you've played... If you understand the first one, it's easier. Fair enough. Now, I thought I put my points into my levels. No, I did not, actually. That's... you know what? Let's go more faith. Now if I lose my runes, I'm fine. Let's see where this leads to. Ancient ruins of the Raul. No idea. So it looks like if I go south, Looking Glass Knight from DS2 almost looks like the main character in Blasphemous. I don't know if I quite got that impression. Then again, I'm only looking at the trailers. Let me just see. I don't want to head south. If I can. I do want to get to the map first. Close to the Scorpion Lady. I can always come back. I'm thinking I want to go here first if that opens up the map. And then when I've got the map, then I can see the terrain a bit better. Depends though if the game allows me to do that or not. Otherwise, I kind of just have to try and find my own way down. I was going to say, have any of you played... have any of you played Fear and Hunger? Oh, this spear is like way good. What the heck is that? Why are the lights cutting out? Oh, sorry. So the game is called Fear and Hunger. Dog ahead. Beware of right. Fear and Hunger. Yeah, Fear and Hunger is like this. It's a game that I don't think I'll play on stream. But all I'll say is, hold on. Let me just back off so these guys don't get any funny ideas before I type things into chat. Yeah. Think of it as like a... Think of it like a 2D dark adventure game that can feature things like permanent limb loss and all sorts of weird and wacky things. I know it's a game that's not up my alley, but I just wanted to ask if any of you had played it. Alright, what are we dealing with up here? Yeah, it's really messed up. Jeez Louise, these people hit hard. He gives string. Yeah, this weapon is like, okay, why is it like really nice? Oh. Yeah, if you ever want to sort of like play something that's really, really dark, on the Smithing Stone 8 again, you could consider Fear and Hunger. I will not play it even off stream because I know for a fact that it freaks me out. But it's one of those games that may have gotten some attention depending on if you like watching other streamers who play things like horror games. That may or may not come across your feel. Sorry, your feed. I should be more specific. Really odd. Hold on. Is this normal? Hold on. I'm going to record this. I've got enough footage for that one. FromSoft, seriously, the DLC, like, how? How do we lose power? In a dark cave. Actually, the good thing about taking recordings is that I can record the audio separately. I can do this and just be like, sit here for a while. Alright, that's definitely enough footage. Alright, I think going that way. Oh, maybe this leads me down. Check the map. I should theoretically be able to keep going south from here. Back towards the way that I do want to go, which is towards the map. Yeah. There's also a sequel as well to Fear and Hunger, but it plays very differently. Yeah, the sequel's apparently very different in terms of theming. So, if you're... Oh, what the heck is that? Is that another hippo? Yeah, it looks like it's another hippo. But like, yeah, if you're really into like super dark horror, that's Fear and Hunger. In Beast Bones. What the heck? Can we actually make this jump? Probably going to be a bad idea. All right, we made that one. Make that one. Do we go around? I don't think I'm going to get enough height. I don't even think I can also make my way down. How do I go down from here? Maybe there? I jump down and then I jump here. And then I jump here. That makes our way down safely. Bunch of dogs down here. But they're friendly. We'll leave them alone. Oh, I can summon the mimics here as well. Although I can't use... Oh, no, I don't have enough. I was going to be like, why can't I use Blessings of Yotri? And the answer is... Alright, let's go. Here comes the hippo. Yeah, no, the spear does a whole lot of work. Oh, it's just a fragment. Alright. Hold on. Does that actually lead back up to where we were before? Yeah, it does. I didn't have to do any fancy jumping at all. Alright. I keep making my way south. I can hopefully... Whoop. Don't do that. Somehow I need to find another way down. Look carefully. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh, controller problems. I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Well, I guess I'm going back to the start with no map. And one day, it's gonna... Muscle memory is gonna get me going. One day, I'm going to get this muscle memory right. The problem is I do like to play my Nintendo Switch games. And so then my muscle memory is going to get me caught up on those games when I go, hey, why am I pressing Y when I need to press X? Actually, it's probably one of those settings where I really should switch the buttons on the X. On the Steam settings, I can switch the button layout to go X and Y settings. Might be an option, actually. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. This might work. Steam. Got a big picture mode of all the things. Yeah, if you're using controllers, you have to go to the big picture mode settings. I go back to Elden Ring. Oh, okay, that feels a bit better. It's reversing my inputs. Okay, that works. Yeah, I'm not going to get the muscle memory anytime soon, so I'll just have to reverse the inputs. Although, thankfully, the Xbox controller does have better compatibility when it comes to... Yeah, the Xbox controller has, like, way better compatibility when it comes to non-Steam games. Like, they just work beautifully. Yeah, if you're looking at Fear and Hunger, it is super, super messed up. Like, that game really kind of pushes the level of what you might consider okay to get away with. But even then, like I said, I wouldn't personally touch it. Alright, so how do I get down from here? Yep. Yeah, it can. And the game can be really brutal about what it does to you. Oh, I don't think I can make that jump, do I? I wish I could. Yeah, I can tell straight away, though, I'm not making any jumps in there. Gonna have to find another way around. Wish I really had that map. I'm not sure, because Fear and Hunger starts you off as solo. You can get multiple people, but then the endings are all super dark as well, and it's like, well, yeah. Yeah, it's like the shock horror value. Oh, I was going to say, actually, it was funny. I came across a random music suggestion, and it was like an artist who does... I get the feeling that they do a lot of instrumental music, although they collaborate with other people. Really, really small. Like, they've only got like 500 subscribers. And they put out this collector's edition of their second album. Saw it on their store page. And the collector's edition of the album doesn't have a CD version in it. It's literally like you get a vinyl cassette. In 2024, you're getting a cassette. And then the other things you might typically associate with a limited edition. But there's no CD version of the game. So it's like, on the one hand, sure, I could buy it. On the other hand, I literally have no way of playing it. Like, absolutely none. Let me... Hold on, first things first. Let me botch this jump horribly and end up dead. Because I... Oh, hold on, let's just turn around. And get back down on the ground nice and safely. Or at the very least to a point where I'm not going to fall. Let me go pull it up because I have to actually go back through my YouTube history and find who it is. History, because I don't think I subscribed to the person. Here we are. All right, so I'm just going to put this artist's name in. Like I said, it was a completely random YouTube recommendation thing. But when I looked at the storefront page and I'm like, your limited edition is vinyl and cassette? Interesting. Here we go. That is the name of the artist. They're not the singer on some of the latest tracks. And I think you might even have to actually go into like one of the videos in order to view the link to the storefront page. I might even just try to put the... Let me see if this is the correct link or not. No, I think it's the other link. Give me a sec. The one. Yeah, I'll just see if this works. I would be surprised if this works. But yeah, that's the link to the storefront page. You can buy the according to their according to the like iTunes and stuff like that, you can buy the album digitally, but and vinyls I know are somewhat popular. They like, depending on the vinyl, it's either a collector's item or people doing it as like a limited type thing where it produces a different sound. But like, cassette is the part that really tripped me up on that. Just absolutely out of curiosity. I don't know if I would even recommend the music per se. But, you know, sometimes YouTube does the funny and brings up something that's actually really interesting. All right. Let me keep moving. What is this doorway? Oh. Hold on, let me get this guy. Oh, that. Alright, let's see what I'm dealing with. Death ahead, in other words, seek door. There. There. Oh, borrow. Right, does charging the spear... No, it doesn't use my I thought for some reason that the spear would actually use my P if I charged it, but it doesn't, which is really nice. Hold on, what's happened over here? Didn't expect fire. Oh, jeez Louise. I think starting 3 and a 4. And a Shadow Realm Rune 5. 3 and a 4 actually are useful, but I do want maybe another somber, Ancient Somber. Oh, the spear throw is so nice. Jeez. Fine, we're all throwing objects at each other. Yeah, I'm still not sure what's the deal with this area, but... all I know is there's a lot of little guys. Door. Going deeper and deeper into the ruins. Have a quick look around then on this way. Yeah, I think I'm starting to get the idea of the layout. This is just down, down, down. Maybe somewhere near the bottom there'll be either a Stake of Marika or maybe a Site of Grace. But first it was just like regular guys and spiders. And then we have lots of regular guys. Now we're dealing with snails. And that's clearly a Spirit Spring jump. Imagine trying to do the DLC without torrents. Alright, we can drop down. Alright, basic flies. What's this say? Spirit Spring ahead, then lever. Right, that's all the flies so far. Oh, hold on. One more. I think two more, actually. One. Jeez, okay, fine. Shadow Realm Rune 6. Alright, so if we jump up here. Hold on, this looks like a completely different area. There's guys who I haven't. Huh. Really unusual. Oh. Jeez Louise. That's annoying. Like, you either have the poise to try and commit to the attack, or you don't. Alright, let me keep going then. I think I can skip a lot of the area, because I've just been on the horse, run through, up down to where the Spirit Spring is, and then from there just focus. Skip this. this. Run through here. So, okay. So it's regular guys. Then you have regular spiders. You have more regular guys. Oh, hold on. Wait for the spin. 1, 2, and throw. There we go. Done, done, done. Ooh, there's another spider up there. Come on. Pinwheels. Scorpions. Alright. I get up here. There's an item. Almost smithing stone 6. I think I've got plenty of those already. I think though this is, if I'm looking right, this is where I get my runes at. Fair enough. Three. Guy's stuck. Aim for the cheese strategy. Oh, come on. There we go. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's see what we can do from here. Oh, there's another Nicholas Cross thing. So I know I've got to make my way further down. There's something right down there. Next to a site of grace, actually. Maybe there's either a lift or... Huh. Throwing daggers. Okay, there's another way out here. Yeah, that's another way. Alright, let's get on the horse. We have the path with all these guys. Interesting. Oh, hold on. Take that guy out. Now, how many more spiders? Got at least one. Roll. One. Alright, you gonna roll at me? Oh, no, you're gonna do something else. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you do. Alright, grab one. Ooh, spider scorpion ashes. Actually sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, I know there was in the developer's notes. Oh, and this just leads out to the area that I was looking at before. In the developer's notes, there was a couple of patch adjustments for some of the spirit ashes. A whole bunch of, hey, the spirit ash won't get knocked down so easily. Hold on. That's a... No, I think I know which way this is. Yep, and if I look down... You can still go a little bit lower from here, but a little bit lower just takes me to where I was fighting the hippo. But this really isn't actually a new area. Alright, so I've got to make my way then back to Hold on. If I go this way, I have to deal with all the flies. If I go the way that I came from via this hole, I don't have to deal with the flies, except for the ones that I have to deal with right as I land into the Spirit Spring area. Oh, it is a bit of a longer trip just because I have to go jump down. Okay. Okay, that deals with all the bugs here. Whoa, jeez. One, two. And that's 4 in total. All right. Jeez Louise. So many little bugs. Alright, what can I do from here? Okay, so this way leads to nothing. Alright. Now I know there's some ranged casters. That clears out all the bugs there. Gotta focus in this area because it's really dark. Can't actually see anything going on. Oh, come on. That ball shouldn't kill. Deal with all the bugs again. Thankfully, I can keep the routing pretty straightforward. And I should be able to stay on the horse. Okay. Routing's pretty straightforward. We go through here, go through the first door. Run past the scorpions. Run past these guys. Into the second door. Run past the snails. Into the third door, drop down. Got the spirit spring effect. Run past here. Then run through here. This guy's gonna get bullied. No shield. Yeah, you're running out a straight line, aren't you? Oh, he's moving a bit. He's moving a bit. I'll give him that. He's moving a bit, and he's got a bit of HP. Yeah, bullied. Devonia's hammer, crucible cradle helm. And we're actually down here. Beautiful. Ancient ruins cross message and a fragment. I abandoned here The last of the flesh of my body. Message from later. Inventory. Let's have a look at some of these notes. Ancient Ruins Cross. Message left by Dryleaf Dane addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Michaela's trail. We found the sealing tree just ahead, but if we are to burn it, we need the proper kindling, that of Sir Messmer. Message from later. Dane passed on a message. The sealing tree is on the ancient ruins of Rau. It lies beyond the high bridge leading from the first floor of the storehouse. I will join you there once I have finished the task at hand. Okay. And I can get another Shadow Realm Blessing. A level 12. I have one more point for a level up. Dump it into Faith. I still don't have a way to head south, but I do have a bridge. I didn't even notice. I stuck a bonfire colossus right down there. Alright, so don't muck around on the bridge. Lesson learned. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Run this way. Wait. Alright, reapply buffs. Good, we take the hit. We're fine. Oh, no, I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Oh, no, I might survive the swirly. I might survive the swirly. Don't think there was a good spot there at all. I had to probably run super far away. All right, time to make this run back. One, two, three, dog. Here we go. Can I get you to actually like... Oh, come on. And jump. And it's a big jump. Oh, I lived. Right here. Dude, I'm so basic. It's just really slow. See, that's the second one. so boring. Whoever thought that a damage sponge like this, where they've got like so much HP, the only way really to get the KO is to actually get the critical hits. Come on. And all because I mistimed one jump and my lane protect me buff ran out. This guy's gonna be annoying. Wish there was a fast way to beat these guys. Like just single knockdown, and I mean like I'm Shadow Tree 12. Still packing my flame resistance talismans. Roll through. Come on, again. And that attack you really have to run away from, and it still goes through the ceiling. Come on, that's 2. This time to jump. There we go. Back on track. Come on, we can get one more hard knockdown. Actually, we can get one single hard knockdown. Jeez, that's a burst. That's all good. That's all good. This is slow and painful, so by all means, I'm tuning out while I'm doing this. Because stabbing one enemy in the leg over and over until I get 3 stuns is not fun. That's 1. Alright, reapply the fire buff. this is very, very slow. And unfortunately, I can't even really look away from the screen because if I miss time one attack or one buff, I will start taking ridiculous amounts of damage. Yep. Just the sound of an empty room. I don't know, it's actually an interesting experience. Like, recording sound in an empty room with the echo. I mean, you'd never use it for like an actual... You'd never use it for an actual recording or like a performance. But just to understand... just to understand how the sound bounces off walls. Like that. I just died in 2 hits. I hate this guy so much. I hate him so much. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, echoey stuff is just fun to play with. Yeah, we can have fun here. We know it's reverb or reverberations and sound waves bouncing off the walls, and we all know that, but we can have fun calling it echoey stuff. The Friday night / Saturday morning / Friday afternoon / whatever time it is. Can't be bothered dealing with this guy. This is like boring. All right. Oh, hold on. What the? Huh? What is this thing on the ground? Maybe it's not activated yet. Yeah, maybe it's not activated yet. All right. I did try hitting it a few times. I love most the way the sound bounces off the stage. I mean, I did try hitting it a few times. It's not changing. Changing anything. Yeah, thanks, guys. Messages are not that helpful. Yeah. Am I missing? Have a quick check. Make sure I haven't missed anything back with the bonfire colossus. That was frustrating. I know they don't respawn and technically they drop things that you can use to craft items, but I'm like, really? Have a quick look out this way. Well, at the very least, there's a site of grace. There is one site of grace. The drums. Hold on, I'm just getting a feel. This is where I am at the moment. Yeah, no, the drums are always fun, but that's because they're percussion instruments and no, the sound's meant to reverberate. Hold on, what is this? Ancient ruins west. Even the sound of like a brass instrument. No, don't. Oh, bastard. Why are the... I really don't like the fact that I can't kill the dogs in one hit. Alright, I'm gonna fix that problem soon. I have to admit, my favorite one for reverberations has always been brass instruments. Like, sure, string instruments are fun and the way the sound plays is really interesting, but I'm just a sucker for brass instruments in empty rooms. Take out the dogs. Hold on, let me get a song recommendation. You pop it in the chat. It'll take me a little bit to get up to the top. Absolutely worth it. Oh. What is going on with these guys? Acid. Oh yeah, fair enough. I remember you recommending this one before. Let me pop it on. Trying to make some progress in this game, but let me go. Oh, Let's pop this one on. Thankfully, it's only the one YouTube ad. That's fine. Hold on. There we go. Ad was starting to go on for a little too long. I had to actually press skip. Yeah, I was going to say, the start of the song was like really strong. But the extended, I guess the extended guitar riffs. I mean, it is certainly catchy. Maybe my gut feeling is that this song's... Hold on. We just got a slightly different sound here coming through with the vocals. There we go. Now I've got this guy down. I have to admit, the vocals are like really simple on this song. I don't know if it's giving me the impression that the song's being carried more so by the guitar melody. I mean, when I listened to the other song that you recommended from Uncle Acid, I felt that one was a little bit more vocally diverse. Maybe I'm misremembering it. Like, there's a little bit of diversity in terms of like how they're pitching the voices, but it's been pretty static. And yeah, filling the empty space. Like, here we go with the bridge, which is definitely more of a standout. We can continue making our way further. Don't even know if I'm going anywhere near the right way, but... Jeez, hold on. I mean, the guitars being wrong doesn't really stand out too badly either. Hold on. Just got invaded by an NPC. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Just had to clear the invader. Caterpillar mask, braided cord robe, braided clothes. Cool. And that's the side of grace up there. Maybe they had to take the side of grace off just so I could get invaded properly. And here is a boss. I still don't think it was too bad in the original mix. Mind you, I was listening to the yeah, no, if you said that the latest album got released this year, that's still not bad, all things considered. Yeah, I'm going to go bring up the one that you recommended before, which was Lord of this World. I'm just going to have a quick listen to that one again and just see if I was right about it being a little bit more lyrically or melodically varied. Nothing's up here. Big old empty space. This must be just for the combat arena side. Yeah, already with the start of hold on. No wonder why I'm listening to Black Sabbath. Oi. YouTube recommendations, what are we doing? This is how I end up finding weird things. It's like I click on something that I think is correct, but then it's not actually the correct one. Oi. Let me see if I can track it down by just searching for Acid and the Deadbeats. Let me pop on... I'll just make a random track then, I guess. Looks like it's got enough views to recommend. Let's try Death's Door. Yeah, I'll pop it in. I just want to get a feel for like the vocals on this one. I'm not going to listen to it for too long. Oh, well, if it's awesome, might as well. Oh, no. Don't do that. Oh, and it respawns the enemies. Alright. I'll listen to Death's Door for a little bit more. Need just about 20,000 runes. All right, let's have a quick listen then to what's that? Let's see what I can find. All right, I think I've got it. All right, just put on the one from the new album. Admittedly, this one also doesn't start... Like, I can tell straight away this one doesn't start in the same way as the others. It's not going straight into the guitar riffs, which is already different. Like, the guitar riffs have come in a little bit later. Yeah, that's the one I'm listening to, yes. It starts off like this. I'm hoping it's the correct version. The album's name is like Nel Ora Blue. Yeah, it's definitely the vocals are Uncle Acid, for sure. Yeah, harmonizing guitars with the vocals that are maintaining the same pitch. It's still very much Uncle Acid from this song with the way they do the guitars versus the vocals. But I think the slower pace, the very more deliberate pace makes the song stand out. I'd be curious as to why you think this is probably the only really good one that on the album. Or like, it's probably one of the only ones you might recommend. Is it just something about the way the album's been done generally that you disagree with? Oh, Romina, Saint of the Bud. Just overall, you think the album's... Oh, the boss is flying. Lovely. You stop flying, please. I don't think I'm recovering from Scarlet Rot. Alright, let me close that off. I have to admit, that was a fairly short Uncle Acid song compared to a lot of the other ones that are appearing on the list, or even the ones that you've recommended. In a way, I kind of like that song because it's shorter. Let me have a quick listen. I'm going to pick one more from that new album. It's just coming up on the list. It's like Pomeriggio de Novembre nel Parco, something like that. I'm not going to go into the rest of it. It's like 7 minutes, 3 seconds. Let's just have a quick listen. They made an even shorter song called Crystal Spiders. I think with this album, they might have really... See, again, the artwork very much sticks out. I'm not sure if they've gone deliberately for a very different feel in terms of the album. Scarlet Rot. Let's go make some of these. Inventory. All right. Equipment. Yeah, I'll have a listen to that one after I get a feel for what's going on with this other song. Because they've got trumpets actually going in. Again, it's trying to... This is why I'm thinking they've gone for a really deliberately different feel for this album. Not sure why. Memorize spell. I want to change this one for... Flame grant me strength. Like, there hasn't even been a guitar riff in this song so far, and we're how long into the song? Nearly 2 minutes in. Almost no guitar. Again, this might be something that's like super up my jam just because it sounds like it's super experimental compared to and there's a like a vocal line in here. Almost out of feeling. And then here comes the guitar riffs. Does it count? Does it count? Does it count? Yes, it does. Counts. It counts. Yeah, the ending of this song, like the whole start of it was like almost like a radio play. And now this one's like, now it's very Uncle Acid. Oh yeah, but that's Reddit drama. It happens. But even here at the end of the song, the way the guitar's going off is giving me like I like the finish of this song. This is actually like a really interesting song. What is it again specifically? Yeah, Pomeriggio di Novembre. I'm just going to shorten it to that. I really like this song. It's really unusual in that it starts seemingly slow, but then really shifts into this. Like, the climax of the song is really there. The middle part's a little weird. I think it's a little funky when they bring in the audio recording of what sounds like maybe what is like a radio player or something else, but definitely the start is interesting enough to catch my attention. And hold on, skip that. Definitely the start of that and the ending are really, really up my alley. Let's see. I'll put on Crystal Spiders and I'll look for the live version. Crystal Spiders. Alrighty. Hold on. I'm gonna put in the live version you said. How does Live at Brooklyn Steel, New York City, March 2nd, 2022 sound? Oh, okay, so this is where I go to burn things down to the ground. Where am I in the map? Still have no clue exactly where I am. That'd be about right. Yeah, but just double checking. Do you think it's just any of the live performances, or is it a specific live performance that you think really stands out? Yeah, let's set this thing on fire. I mean, it's not the first tree we've lit on fire, but tell you what. Slaughter on First Avenue. Let me have a quick search. I think I've got that one now. Three minutes, 35 seconds. I might probably use this one as the last song. Oh, that's a very different start to what I might have been expecting. Very low pitch on the guitars. Yep. Hitting the build up. Oh, no. We've looped back again to the music. Same riffs. No, here we go. Where am I on the map? Ah, okay. Oh, that looks stupid. Sorry. Fashion. Okay. And then here comes the like the guitar sort of solo. How long are we into the song? What is that? Close to the end, actually. Is it going to close off with just the whole guitar solo? Yeah, and that's the finish. Yeah, I'm surprised it closed off with such a... Like, vocals-wise, it's relatively short, but again, it's very sort of, what you might say, Uncle Acid. Okay, the vocals are just sort of, as you said, there to fill space. The bulk of the work's being carried by the actual, the guitar performances. I'll be curious if they can repeat that. I'm going to have a listen to this other one, which was the, again, Brooklyn Steel, New York City, March 2022. The sound quality in the recording, well, obviously it's just recorded from the crowd. I'm just actually, it's also fascinating watching the live performances actually from like concert stage, just to see what sort of instruments are being used. Like the drum layouts are always fascinating to watch. Because even if they're very simple, there's always slight differences you can pick up on, like the choice of cymbals or the choice of drums. So please don't zoom in on the backdrop. Yeah, even on the live vocal, you're right. There's only like one person performing at this stage. Yeah, definitely. It's just fascinating watching this. It sounds very similar to the A Slaughter on First Avenue. Yeah, I can tell because he's the vocalist and you've called him Kevin before. Like the recording quality is not great because it's being recorded on a phone from the crowd. But it sounds like it's consistent in terms of the performance between the Slaughter on Live Avenue, Slaughter on First Avenue, and then this one here, which is the Brooklyn Steel performance. But I wonder if the cymbal, like the choice of guitars and, you know, what guitars you're using from one to another influences the sound quality in a way. Because even little things like the change in pickups. Here we go. They're going into the guitar part. It's going to go in for like a minute. Maybe it's the energy that it gives off. That's why the song sounds better live. It's definitely a song where, because there's so much focus on the guitars at the beginning and at the end, like everyone is just like jamming out on the stage. But maybe that's what it is. Just the energy that the song can carry on a live performance sounds far better than something being done sort of in a recorded setting. Inner limb. I just want to have a quick look up here. Oh yeah, this is massive. Oh, there's a big guy up there. Hold on, I'm gonna try and... Yeah, no, buddy. There we go. 8,000. All right. Yeah, I'm going to head off as well, actually. It's probably a good time for me, given that it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Take care of yourself then, Timmy. I'll see you next time. As for everyone else who's decided to watch along or who's watching after the fact, as always, I would like to thank you very much for your time. And I do hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, and I promise that the button pressing will get better. Xbox controllers.